How you guys doing? How you guys doing? How are you guys doing out there? How are you guys doing? That's right. That's right, guys. That's right. This your boy. This your boy Wilder. Your boy Wilder's back, as always, with something different, true, new, and blue for every last one. That's right, guys. That's right. Thanks for the love and the support. This is your boy Wilder. Let me move this out the way real quick. Get some. There you go. There you go. Uh, Appreciate all the love and the support from each and every last one of you guys. Like I always say, guys, about that. Uh, Without all you guys, none of this would be possible. It's your boy, Walker. Like I said, here for a reason. Not the season, but to talk about your New York Knicks. That's right. The Knicks snapped a four-game losing streak to the Atlanta Hawks last night. That's right, guys. You know what? We needed it. It was one of them games last night that the New York Knicks needed last night. It was a tough one. It was just one that they had to get because it was just been a rough month for the New York Knicks. You know what I'm saying? We're struggling. We're going through some turmoil. You know, there's been a lot of talk on what the Knicks are going to do, who they're going to get rid of. But you know what? It didn't matter because tonight. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Yeah, it didn't really matter tonight because the Knicks came through big. Quickly hit 7 3-pointers. Short-handed Knicks. That's right. They beat the Rockets 116 to 113. Emmanuel quickly hit 7 3-pointers and scored 24 points to help the short-handed Knicks beat the Rockets Thursday night. That's right, guys. Because like I said, it was a four-game losing streak for the Knicks. You know, and it was the second time in its last 9 games Houston has lost four of their five since their 7-game winning streak. So when we caught Houston, I guess at the right time, maybe it was just time for the Knicks to come out of their doldrums. You know, the Knicks have been it's been a tough round. You know what I'm saying, for the Knicks, and hopefully this game can to turn them around. I was hoping that they would win the game against Golden State because the Knicks started out early the first 3 quarters and they played good basketball, but then they just things happened. They just ran into a real good team. But other than that, tonight the Knicks came through. And they beat a struggling Houston Rockets team. But this is one of the teams that the Knicks should beat. Teams like this, the Knicks should beat. And if they don't beat teams like this, then they shouldn't be competing. That's how I'm gonna put it, though, because a team like the Houston Rockets, they're nowhere near as on the level as the New York Knicks. And so the Knicks should beat them, and they did beat them convincingly, 116 to 103. Snapping a four-game losing streak. Evan Fournier had 23 points because he's been in a doldrum of a slump. He hasn't been scoring. And I don't know what's going on with his game, along with a bunch of the other cast of the ball players that the Knicks have. But the Knicks had 4 players out because of NBA health and safety protocols. R.J. Barrett, Obi Toppin, Quentin Grimes, and Kevin Knox. On top of that, Derrick Rose started the game but left with the sore right ankle after playing just 12 minutes. So quickly hit big shots. The Knicks coach Tom Thibodeau said we had a lot of guys step up tonight. And we have to. He said we've got to continue to work defensively because that's what makes the Knicks go is their defense. But like I said, though, guys, they're going to have to play if they want to compete, if they want to stay in this game. Because like I said, this game is played at a high level, high intensity with talented basketball players, and majority of these guys know what they want to do and know how they want to win, and they get the job done because these guys are all professionals. Like I said, these guys play at a high level, and this is like I said, I'm a diehard New York Knicks fan. I know most of you guys are. Saying take it the wrong way, when I might say certain things on how the Knicks play the game, but by no means, don't get it twisted. I'm a diehard Knicks fan, and sure, they do have to play much better if they're going to compete in this game. Uh, with these ball players because, like I said, the level that they're playing in this league that they're playing is the best. You can't get no better than playing in the NBA. And right now, the Knicks, they're going to have to step their game up if they want to compete. And there's some, in their division, they're far from being a better team in their division because you can look at Brooklyn Nets. They're the best team right now. They're playing tremendous basketball. And so if we want to compete on the same level as the Brooklyn Nets, we're going to have to play better basketball. We're going to have to step up our defensive game if we want to win. Because if we don't, like I said, we're just doing it for nothing. We're going to just have to worry about next year and what will come of next year. Because, like I said, if we would have lost this game right here, it would have left a bad taste in every New York Knicks fan's mouth tonight. And so we needed this victory. They came through big, and then everybody feel much better, and everybody can sleep better. And now we can focus on the up-and-coming games. So like I said, now we had a nice little tough stretch with some of the best teams in the division, and it shows you that we're going to have to put a lot of work in if we're going to want to compete against teams like the Milwaukee's, the Phoenix Suns, the Golden State Warriors, and the Chicago Bulls. We're going to have to elevate our game even more because those teams are some good teams, and they're very, very well coached. And they have a great cast of ball players on their team, and they get the job done, guys. And you guys know, you guys see it. You hate to say it. A lot of you might not even want to believe it, but them teams have damn good basketball players just as well as we do, and they may have just a little bit more better ball players than we do. And so we have to compensate on some of the things that we don't have, and that's by starting with our defense. Our defense has to step up every game, every night. It seems like we've been taking off. It seems like we haven't been focusing on what made us what we are, and that's our defense. Now we're a great defensive team, but we have to play like a great defensive team if we want to compete in the NBA. Like I said, guys, there's so many teams that you can see that have the talent that we don't have, and once again, we have to compensate on what we don't have, and that's with our defense, because our defense is what makes us a better basketball team. You guys know it. Most of you guys have witnessed it, have watched it, have seen it. You see how when the Knicks win, we play good basketball because our defense steps up. And like I said, tonight proved and showed that we can compete against anybody as long as we play smart basketball, team basketball. Like I said, tonight we're missing a bunch of ball players to the protocol, the COVID protocol. Julius Randle had 21 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 of it from 3-point. Noel had 4 rebounds. Burks only had 9 points, 9 rebounds, 1 assist. Fournier had 23 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 3 of 6 from 3-point land. Taj Gibson had 7 points, 3 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson had 17 points, 9 rebounds. Great game. That's one of his better scoring games. I've seen him score like that in a long time. Quickly had 24 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 7 of 10 from 3-point land. And McBride had 15 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 rebounds. And so, like I said, we didn't have all the ball plays that we normally have, but we came and we played defense because we shut the Houston Rockets down. Because, like I said, they went on a 15-game losing streak, then they won 7 in a row. And so, they went 9-20. So they damn near caught up to the Knicks in just a short period of time. So the Knicks have to turn it around in some kind of way. Like I said, guys, if they're going to be able to compete in this league, there are things that they're going to have to change. There are things that they're going to have to do better. If they want to win in this league. Like I said, guys, I appreciate each and every last one of you guys for tuning into your Boy Wilders podcast. Rule, you reach I teach basketball. All of you guys are local. Feel free to sign up. You can once again, feel free to donate. You can follow me on my Cash App, $ Diesel2366, which is $DEZO2366. Like I said, the Knicks snapped a 4-game losing streak, which was well needed. Well needed. They've been looking bad this month. And, it's a lot of basketball left. Don't get it twisted. It's a lot of basketball left. Within the up and coming games, if the Knicks can win some of these games that are up and coming, they can turn things around. Because like I said, they have the chemistry once if they can gel and put it back together. But it's going to be an uphill climbing battle. And maybe and hopefully that they can improve each of these last few games that they have left for this month because they're going to need it. They're going to need it. I'm gonna read you a little something. It says after Rose went down, Knicks rookie Miles McBride played 36 minutes, more than 33 minutes he played combined all season in 6 games. McBride, a second-round pick out of West Virginia, played the entire second half, putting up 15 points, 9 assists, 4 steals, and 3 rebounds in a memorable breakout game. It said, it really feels great, honestly, McBride said. It's been hard playing a different role than I'm used to in my whole life. But the coaches and the vets have been encouraging me that my moment would come. You see what I'm saying? And you never know when one of these guys will step up. I just tell my brother that all the time. The Knicks have to play their rookies. He don't play their young bucks. Does not give them a chance. It seemed like he will not give them a chance, but it seemed like somebody got on him and told him, man, what are you doing? These guys are who we drafted, so you have to give these young guys an opportunity. And now these guys are getting an opportunity, and you're seeing what they're doing. The Knicks hit 17 of 36 three-pointers, 28 made 3 of 6 from beyond the arc, and hit 8 of 12 from the field. And Randall made 3 of 8 of threes. Quickly made 7 of 10 from long range. He said we needed a big. Quickly said, through the tough times, I feel like we've stuck together pretty well. Hopefully we can turn this thing around because it's a long season. We just want to continue to do the right thing. I just said that, guys. It's a long season, and the Knicks are going to have to play extremely good basketball if they want to make the playoffs, or if they want just their season to look decent. Because you don't want to go down just out of it, just giving up. Like it just seemed like the last few games that the Knicks have been playing, besides this Golden State Warriors game, even though they lost that game, I'm telling you, it was a good game. I watched the game. I like how the Knicks played. They just like at the end of the third quarter, they just ran out of steam. But they did play good, and they challenged the Warriors. If they had a little bit more, they would have beat the Warriors, what I believe. But anyway, with that going to be said, this game right here, they needed. They needed it bad, and it looked like they wanted it more than the Houston Rockets wanted it tonight. Even though the Knicks were short-handed, they stepped up big, and that's what you want from a team that's going through it, because they're not going to lose every game. And if every team loses every game, then they shouldn't be in the league. Like I said, it's a competitive league with a bunch of competitive, talented basketball players, with a whole bunch of future Hall of Famers that are playing right now. So if you don't have the qualifications or the skill set to compete in this league, you might as well step out. You might as well get out and move on. I'm just telling you because this game will eat you up, spit you out, and throw you away, and quick and fast. It's not a lot of people that get a chance or the opportunity to make the NBA. And so for the ones that do get the opportunity and do make the NBA, they're blessed. Remember what I tell you, they're blessed. And you can play basketball your whole life. That doesn't mean you're going to make it. Especially, it's set up really for the special and the elite ones, and the ones that do make it, they have to continue to work on their craft because somebody's always coming. somebody's always coming. The doors never close in the NBA. Somebody's always coming. And if they do close, it's not closed long because it's a business. And that's what these guys run their business. And that's why you have to take care of your craft, which is your future and your body and your skill set if you want to compete. And the Knicks, like I said, Rose tweaked his ankle and his day-to-day, Thibodeau said. The New York Knicks out rebound the Houston Rockets 40-29. Alex Burke, Mitchell Robinson both had 9 rebounds. Norris Noel had multiple blocks for the second straight game. And for his 6th time this season, the Knicks have won 5 straight over the Rockets after losing 27 of the previous 29 meetings. You see that? So the Knicks, they've been handling the Rockets, but the Rockets have been handling the Knicks. That's when I believe they had James Harden, and they had a nice little crew. It says, but when asked if there's a chance some of the 4 players in the health and safety protocol could be available for Saturday's game in Boston, Thibodeau neglected to speculate. Whoever we have, let's go. Obviously, they have to go through the protocol safety first. Whatever we got to do, we'll do. And that's what they're going to have to do. Like I said, the safety protocol thing is not just hitting the Knicks. It's hitting every team. And every team has players that's going to go through it. So, just hopefully you go through it early and there's nobody else in your team that has to go through it like your stars or your veterans, your good ball players, And you don't want that. I'm going to give you something else on the Houston Rockets. It said the Houston Rockets honored former player and coach Rudy Tomovich for his induction into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame this year. He has the most coaching victories in franchise history with 503 and guided the Rockets to back-to-back championships in 93, 94, and 94 and 5. And Hakeem Olajuwon was present to honor Tomovich, which is great because they were a class act. You know what I'm saying? The Houston Rockets had a great cast of basketball players, a great coach, and they won and they beat my Knicks in the championship. So it is what it is, but he deserves all the accolades and awards that he gets. But going back to our New York Knicks, big victory for the Knicks, a great victory. Every victory is a great victory for the Knicks. I don't care how much they win. It could be 1-2, or they could win by a bad turnover. They could have 100 turnovers in a game. As long as they win the game, I'm happy with it. And hopefully we'll think about the outcome, what happens. But for now, 116 to 103 over the Houston Rockets. Knicks snapped a 4-game losing streak, which was well needed. Remember what I told you guys, well needed. This is your boy Wilder's podcast. Really, you reach out, teach basketball. Thanks for the love and the support, guys. Like I said, without all of you, none of this is possible. Thanks for the donations. You guys can continue to follow me on my Cash App. That's right, $Deezo2366. That's right, $Deezo2366. And like I said, hey, the Knicks, if they can continue to have a good run, they can do something. They can be a good team. They can compete. But, guys, we have to believe. We have to come together and believe that the New York Knicks can do something. I want to appreciate and show love to my man, BX Sports and Jedi. Like I said, hey, great job you guys are doing. Great job you guys are doing. Great job you guys are doing. Because without all of you guys, none of this is possible. Like I always tell you guys, none of this is possible. We just got to witness our New York Knicks come through tonight. Big, you know what I'm saying, what they needed to do in a big way to make us all feel good, guys. Like I said, we needed it, and they needed it. So hats off to the New York Knicks tonight, to the cast, to everybody out there that showed them love, that showed them support, because they needed it, guys. Like I said, guys, they needed it, and we needed it too, because I know we've been riding them, we've been on them. A lot of guys probably fell off the bandwagon and haven't showed them no support. But we have to show them some support, guys, because they need it. They've been working hard out there, giving their all. It may not be what we wanted, but you know what, guys, they gave them their all. and they've represented as much as possible. I'm sure we would probably like to see them guys step up and come through even bigger and better. But you know what? It is what it is. So I'm just thankful that the New York Knicks won tonight, 116 to 103 to 103 over the Houston Rockets. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just a victory. But what's good about it is that they all stepped up because there was a lot of short-handed ball players due to the protocol. But the ones that were there were the ones that came through big for the New York Knicks. So that's what it's about, guys. So if you guys out there support the New York Knicks, continue to support them, continue to show them love. Like I said, every little bit helps. Remember what I tell you, every little bit helps. It's the energy that you bring, that you give, that can help the Knicks uh, do better. And with that being said, hopefully the guys that were out on protocol, they can get back on court to help the Knicks continue their winning ways. Like I said, this is just one of many victories that the Knicks will achieve this season. I see them turning it around. And if you don't, you're not a diehard Knicks fan. So stick in there with them guys, show them that love, show them that support, continue to be a big part of the winning ways of the Knicks organization. Like I said, if you guys are at the games, you guys have the opportunities to see that the Knicks and you want to see them do good, continue to stick with them guys. And like I said, they're going to need all the love they can get. They're going to need all the support they can get from each and every last one of us. Like I said, guys, if you want to follow me on my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe. Like I said, feel free to subscribe. This your boy Wilder. If you also want to follow me on my Anchor, I'm on Anchor also. Wilder's Podcast, Rue You Reach Out Teach Basketball. I'm also on Facebook. I got a podcast on there too. Wilder's Rue You Reach Out Teach Basketball. You guys feel free to follow me, share it with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your boss, people that you see every day on the street. Your taxi cab driver, your Uber driver, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, without all of you, none of this is possible. But I'm not going to try to be on here too long or much longer, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know and give you a good, good feedback on how the Knicks played last night. What did they do? And how did they overcome adversity that they were going through? You know, as quickly said it though, they never got down on themselves. They knew things would turn around. And like I said, you can't keep a good team down for long. And so, with that being said, big props to you, New York Knicks, tonight over beating Houston Rockets 116 and 103. And hopefully the next game that y'all play, y'all can do the same thing. So this is your boy Rob. Like I said, I'm here for the reason, not the season. Everything I do for all of you because you make all of this possible, guys. Remember, this is your boy Rob telling you, you make all of this possible. You make all of this possible. And if there's anything that you would like me to change or that I could do with this reason, you guys let me know. Like I said, you guys let me know. You guys let me know. I'm going to try to be on here for about a couple more minutes. But then I'm going to go because, like I said, it's late at night. There's things to do. You guys are probably out there sleeping, resting, probably out there with your families. Get ready to put the night up, you know what I'm saying? Or wherever you're doing, be safe. Until you love your families, continue to stay blessed, stress free. Like I said, no one here is promised tomorrow. Remember what I say. So just be thankful, be humble, and respectful. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, your day's coming. You hear me? Your day's coming. And this is your boy Wilder. Like I said, this is your boy Wilder. I gotta go. Because you know what I'm tired. And I want you to thank for all the support. Thanks for all the love and the donations. It's your boy Wilder, Wilder's Podcast. You reach out, teach basketball guys. You enjoy, 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 enjoy.